It's time for your health beat on a Wednesday. And if you think back to around this time last year, Omicron was running rampant. It seemed like everyone I knew at the time was testing positive for COVID-19. 1 year ago today, January 4th, 2022, there were 5,000 cases in Sacramento County. The dashboard hasn't updated since the start of the new year, but just days ago, the CDC reported a new subvariant, XBB.1.5. Well, our health expert, Dr. Pyle Coley, says this new generation of subvariants are the most immune evasive variants doctors have seen. They're outsmarting your immune system, which then changes treatments. She says the FDA has revoked authorization of all monoclonal antibody treatments because they just don't work anymore. So here's where your booster comes in. When the virus changes like this, you have to stay up to date on them. They keep you from getting severely ill.
What we're seeing in terms of the trajectory of Omicron suggests that it might be every about 6 or 12 months that we might have to get essentially a new booster. Now, the flip side of this is you don't want to boost too often because you can have a phenomena of what's called immune fatigue, where you're exhausting your immune system by activating it a little bit too much. And so you're paradoxically actually reducing your antibody responses and your protection. So it's really a balancing act. And if I had to guess, my best guess would be, given the type of infection, the respiratory virus, the fact that it spreads more efficiently in the winter, it'll probably be an annual sort of a booster, very much like it is for the flu.
I got my flu and COVID shots at the same time. So I asked Dr. Coley if COVID will one day be something that we just think of as the common cold. She said that might happen. COVID is very contagious and comes along with a high chance of long-term consequences. So it would have to get very weak, and sometimes that does happen with viruses. But for the foreseeable future, it's a public health issue, and the isolation that comes along with it is here to stay.
Yeah, Bria, so with that, let's talk more about where we can get those free COVID-19 tests. Well, you can get them in the mail via the government. You can also get reimbursed through your insurance. That's up to $12, and there's free testing sites all over. Sacramento County is just one offering that service, and you can find more information on all of these options at covid.gov. And in Yolo County, there's vending machines where you can get a free test. You can find one at West Sacramento City Hall.